Good morning, everyone. This is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den and day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas. Now, I was playing around. I had a scrap of acetate. And, you know, we can buy them in the packages or we can get them off of the covers of, you know, our little craft supplies. They come, you know, the plastic they're wrapped in. And I cut 2.5 by 2.5 inch shapes. And see if I can get this in focus. There's going to be a glare because it's acetate. But I made this little Christmas ornament. And then I made a little book to go on the tree. And you can have it to where it opens up or it closes. But what I did was, like I said, they're 2.5 by 2.5 inch pieces of acetate. And all I did was wrap washi tape around it, and in the center you need two stickers that are identical that can go back to back. So that's what, because you know on the tree it's gonna go one way or the other. It'll twist and turn if there's a breeze, but this way it doesn't matter which side. You know, you've got this cute little ornament. So I said, this is one that I had started. And they're different in the fact that this washi tape was made with the smaller 1/4 inch and it's simply wrapped around the edge. This one, however, I tried it with the wider tape and folding it over. And it works okay, but you've got to get it as close to, you know, perfect on each side. And then I know my star is a little offset because up here is where I'm going to put my hole. And I use the smaller hole on my crocodile. And, well, it may help if you keep the hole cleaned out. Because then you'll be able to see what you're doing. Mine does not want to come out. There's got to be an easier way to do these. There we go. Now, let me figure out which side it was again. Okay. If your design is centered, it really doesn't matter. I want to try and get that hole right in that corner. This thing's going to bother me because now I can't see in there at all. Yeah, am I the only one that has trouble getting these things? Wait a minute. Let's try this. This is a simple crochet hook. And it's small enough. Look at that. Oh my gosh. It'll reach in and grab right hold. I had a lot messed up in there. I think after the holidays, I'm going to have to do some serious cleaning on my tools. Get those out of the way. Anyway, I've got the hole punched right here. And now all I want to do is string something through there. And see, I pulled out these two colors. I thought I had another one in here. Ooh, better yet. If I get my hands on them. Where'd they go? There they are. I have some little, these came with ornaments. And they're just little wires. I am having a time this morning. Nothing wants to cooperate. So, it's not going to come out. It's not going to let me grab one. There we go. There we go. So, I got to find my hole again. You know, it's easy to lose where you're working on acetate because you can't see it. Well, silly me. Alright, I got it. And you can also use the clear sewing thread that you get from out of the sewing department, or any color. Use my crochet hook. Pull my 2 strings over, and voila, there we've got it. Now the hardest part is trying to get this around, because like I said, acetate's clear, so that makes it difficult. So what I did, I just simply took, well, I took 2 sheets of paper to make it this wide. I just used scraps, and then I'm going around. Let me find my washi tape that I'm using here, and find the end. Oh, come on. So it is definitely not my morning this morning. Does anybody else have mornings like this? Where it's just like nothing is going right? Now I put my words to where I can, no matter which way I turn it, I can read them. And my head's in the way, I'm sorry. I gotta see how to get that. Because with the paper behind it, it makes it so much easier. But now that I have the front done, I can take off. Oh, come on. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You came off so easy yesterday. Okay. We'll have to get that off in a minute. I can come here and then actually wrap this around, making sure my edges are straight. And they meet right across the top. Then, scissors, scissors, scissors. We're going to trim that off. Well, okay. And then I'm going to finish around where I had it all the way around the edge. Oh, I tell you, it's one of those mornings. Nothing wants to go right. Maybe it's because I went back to bed this morning. I had to get up. Amor wanted to go out, and of course the door was already open for her. So instead of staying up, I went back to bed. And my morning has been like this ever since. Alright, we'll do the last one here. Right across there. Just like that. And there we go. Now this peeled off with the paper the last time I did it. I have no idea why it's making it. Let me see if I can. I mean, if something's going to happen, might as well happen on camera. So that if you decide to do this, you'll know what to happen if the same thing happens to you. Now I'm just using regular Scotch tape. And it may take a few tries to get it to come up. There we go. At least I think, here we go. That edge up to where I can pull it. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. I'm not going to let this beat me. Aha! See, a little perseverance is all it took. There. Now that last little bit of residue, I'm going to get me another piece of tape here. And then all I'm going to do for that last little bit is to pull it off with Scotch tape. And we're done. Just like, yes, it took a little bit, but, you know, when you're in the middle of a project and you're so close to the end, like with this, you know, take that extra moment and just, you know, go for it. Now, I need to clean up that acetate just a touch. And all this is an alcohol swab. And I'm going to take it and just dab it on there a little bit, because that will also cut the remaining of the glue, and wipe it up. Just that easy. Now, I need to find, I think I had, yes, I wanted these. I think the red ones will go pretty. So, we'll peel that off. Here, figure out where we want, how we want it to sit. I'll stick it down there. Then the hard part on these is to be able to turn this over and to line it up with where it goes, so that you have a mirror image. Just like that. Alright, I was off. Peel this up just a touch, and we'll try this again. There, that is so much better. So now that I have that, come in here with the smaller, you have your larger hole here and your smaller one here, and I'm going to come in here, get it just in the corner there. And then I think with this, a little bit of red string. To tie it up with. And we'll have this one done. So I think out of these, I prefer the one where I can lay the washi down along the edge as opposed to folding it over. But those turned out really, really cute. And all ready for the Christmas tree. Another one I did was just a little booklet. And one of the little plastic Merry Christmas things for the front. And then I simply did the washi on the edge. But these open and the pages are folded, because what I used was, you know, when we're cutting our we're trimming the pages on our journal, I have these long strips from the last one I did, and it's about 17 inches, because I think I used 11 by 17. And then I come in and I'll fold down one little edge, and then these are 1.5 inches. So I want this one to go to the outside, and then you're just accordion fold. You see, this is where, yeah, my crease was at the top. Accordion fold all the way down to where I have another little flap on this side. Now, get a lot of this stuff out of the way. Get my bone folder. And what crease those really, really good. Then all we need is a piece of scrap, and I think I'm just going to use the red. So instead of doing it that way, I'm going to go ahead and, well, I just noticed my piece was a bit too long. See, I want these on one side. So what I'm going to do is find my scissors, trim this down so that they match. Bring in what I want to use for my cover. I'm going to hold it there and just trim it down here. And I'm only trimming so far on one side. Get this side here trimmed down so that it's flat. Now with my glue, take this off. Oh, this edge back. And I want to put some glue there on that side. Fold this around, all the way around my book. Even it up there. Squish that part down. And this way I get my measurements and I don't have to, you know, I get it to fit without measuring. Because sometimes we get busy on these things and we just don't want to take the time. And then too, if you're using scraps, you don't always know that, you know, what your measurements are. You're just fitting. So now this is where I've glued. I'm going to open this up, put some glue down here in the spine, and then come back along here and glue my flap down. Did I get glue? There. And then fold that over. Give it a little bit to dry. And when that glue sets, we'll be good to go. Set that aside. Now, to hold this in place while I'm waiting, I have a simple, you know, just put a little paper clip down there. Now, I want something to go along the edges here. And I think I'm going to come back with my gold wash, red and gold washing tape. Trim that off. And then come around this side, and we'll trim this off. Do it to both sides, just to make sure it all looks good. You know, it sort of finishes the product when you're doing front and back. There. Now, we need a little something on the cover. So what I was thinking of, I found, see, I have these, and I thought I had, and then I have some little Christmas wreaths. And these are little resin pieces. So, let's see. I've got that one. Or, I've got the Merry Christmas. And the minute I put that down, I think that's the one I want. So, come in here again with my glue. Oh, before I do that, I want to punch the hole in the corner where the string is going to go. There. Because sometimes when you put the resin piece down, you do not have enough room to do the hole. Put that on there and attach that. Now to hold this in place, I'm going to go with a bigger, because that one won't reach to the end. And it will just sit right there and hold it. Now, we need, where's our string go to? I want the red and white one on this one. Trim a piece, cut that off. Now this is where the very small, teeny tiny crochet hook comes in. Because now I can stick that through the hole and I'm not sitting here threading it all day. Grab my ends and tie a bow. Don't want that much hanging off the end. And there we've got another little book for our Christmas tree. I thought these turned out really nice. I'm going to put this, I can put that back on in a minute. We got, so far we got 2 books, and then we've got our little acetate ornaments. Not bad for just a few seconds of your time, a few minutes to make these cute little things to hang on your tree. Now you can come back with the metallic rubbing around here, you can ink it, or just leave it plain. So, if you like what I've shared with you today, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time for our day 3 of our 12 days of Halloween. Oh my gosh, I am totally losing it today for the 12 days of Christmas. So I'm hoping all of you are having a lot better morning than I have. And I will catch you again tomorrow. Bye, guys.